Hi guys, greetings to you all, and once again you are welcomed onto the Stratford Africa channel. Yesterday Manchester United beat Nottingham Forest 3-0 at Old Trafford. Gakpo, who was supposed to be Manchester United's #1 January transfer target, is on the verge of signing for Liverpool. What are your thoughts on that? How do you feel about that transfer? Manchester United has once again missed out on their #1 target to their arch rivals. How does that make you feel as a United fan? What are your thoughts on that deal? Please get into the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on all of that. And we shall also be looking at the game yesterday in details. You understand? Yes. Wan-Bissaka's miraculous revival. What do you think about that? Should United still move him on, or do you think he should stay and he can be a very good backup to Diego Dalot at the right back spot? You understand? Yes. And also Casemiro too has been fantastic for us this season. I never knew Casemiro was this good, and I'm sure you guys too never knew he was this good. If that guy had never left Real Madrid, the world would have never got to appreciate the player he is. What a fantastic player. He is way more than just being a destroyer, just being a tackler for Kroos and Modric. Yes, those two really made Casemiro look so ordinary because they are top there. But ever since Casemiro moved away from them, now people are beginning to see his whole game, like his full package that he brings on board, and I have really appreciated that a lot. What a signing that guy has been. He has been fantastic in the middle of the pitch for us. And even our last game against Burnley, look at the performance he put up at centre back. Bro, that guy is amazing. He did very well at the World Cup. And right now, all the people who doubted his Manchester United signing him, they have all now zipped up their mouth. Because all the crap they said before he even started playing for us, he has proved them all wrong. If you look at his numbers, his statistics game after game, like that makes you wonder, what was this same Casemiro was playing for Real Madrid? Everybody knew him to be just a destroyer, a tackler, and all of that. I never knew he could be this good with the ball. If you look at his passing, the way he dictates the game, the way he distributes the ball, his long range passing, everything, and even attacking wise, he's affecting the games a lot more than I had expected. He has about 3 or 2 assists already this season, and he has scored a couple of goals in all competitions for us. I never expected that from him. You understand? So I think the money Manchester United spent on him has paid off a lot, and we've missed such quality for a long time, man. Gone are the days that Manchester United used to have players like that playing for us in every single position. But nowadays we have missed such high quality and world-class players playing for us. I just hope that we could build a very good team for Casemiro so that he could win some major honors with us too, to enrich his very rich CV furthermore. So shout out to Rafael Varane also for putting in an amazing performance yesterday, having just come back with no training. But the illness that broke out in the squad had meant that Ten Hag forced him to play, and he really lived up to the challenge. He accepted the challenge and he played very well. Another fantastic shout out too has to go out to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw yesterday at centre back was fantastic. You understand? Yesterday when the lineup came and I saw it, I said, "God, wait on, what sort of lineup is this? You could really be in trouble here." Because Luke Shaw at centre back, I remember he played at centre back under Oli a couple of times, but that was in a back 5. You understand? So he was part of the 3 centre backs with some 2 other full backs. So to play him in a centre back in a flat back 4 like that, I've never seen him play in that, and he played very well. And yesterday after the game, Ten Hag said, he said, "Boss, I can play there. Just put me in there," and the performance was very, very, very good. So I think overall yesterday there was some very good performance. And once again, Wan-Bissaka, I will be talking about him in a bit. He has revived his career at Manchester United. I never thought he could come back the way he has done. Our game against Burnley, if you look at his assist to Eriksen's our first goal, and the way he got forward a lot, he got onto the ball, he passed it around, he overlapped, and he was doing the same thing yesterday. Yesterday he was even tucking in into the midfield. Like, he's really adapting and learning to the way Ten Hag wants his fullbacks to play. And I think if he keeps progressing like that, then I think United can still keep hold of him and allow him to share the role with Dalot, because Dalot has played a lot of matches this season. He really needs some rest, and we really have to allow him, heal back that injury he sustained at the World Cup very well. So that's on Wan-Bissaka there. He has really proven everybody wrong, and Ten Hag said it that this season he had a lot of nitty-gritty injuries here and there and some illnesses that has really prevented him from training with the team. So the World Cup break came at the right time for him, and he capitalized on that. He joined the team on the Spain camp, and he trained well, and now you can see that he's learning and he's progressing, and he's on an upward trajectory like that. So that is very good for Manchester United. All our players are in confidence. Look at Rashford. He is back, and he's back scoring goals week in, week out for us again. I thank God very much for giving us our old Rashford back, man. Because the Rashford we saw last season, it was very devastating. It was very demoralizing. He couldn't have afforded to have a season like that again in his career. That would have killed his football career. So thank God that he has given him his confidence back, and then he has gotten back to the training ground, trained well, gotten over his injury problems, and now his confidence levels are back. He's banging in goals for us. We really need him to be scoring goals, and Martial, they have to up their numbers, because right now they are the main men in the team. You understand? Yes. And if you look at the midfield too, Casemiro, Eriksen, and Bruno, they did their thing. But one other problem too in our team is Anthony. Anthony. The guy has looked way off the mark for some time now. Yes, his concentration before some weeks to the World Cup was not there. I think he was already preparing for the World Cup way before the World Cup started. And since the World Cup ended, his outlook and his mentality still looks as if he's still at the World Cup. He hasn't still come back. I don't know whether Brazil's early exit is what is still affecting him. He needs to gather all of that and tie it in a trash bin and throw it behind him, because he's back in Manchester United and we need him to be up and doing. He is so, slow for me. He needs to buckle up as early as possible. If not, he will be getting the Sancho treatment. Right now, Jadon Sancho is out there in Holland training very hard to get his fitness levels and his mentality back. So if Anthony doesn't buckle up, I think pretty soon Ten Hag will give him that same treatment. Because I really can see a difference between the way he's playing now and the way Sancho was playing prior to the World Cup. You understand? You are very talented. The amount of ability and talent in there is huge. There's no doubt about that. But the execution and the production levels are nowhere near that. We didn't pay 100 million euros for what we are seeing right now. Yes, we agree he's still young, he's still settling in and all of that. But he needs to up his game. He needs to stop the show booting and all of those unnecessary flicks and concentrate. Yesterday, look at the chance he missed. You understand? That would just epitomize a very bad performance overall from him. You get it? So I think apart from that, the boys played well. And shout out to Garnacho also. The guy is just fantastic. You see his mentality. Whenever he's on the pitch, he's always forward looking, forward thinking. When he gets the ball, he doesn't stand on it to look around. He attacks the fullback and try and cause problems for the fullback. Those are the kind of wingers I like to see play for Manchester United. So I really hope the guy can keep progressing like that. And by next season, he can build up, bulk up, become, a bit heavier and stronger. And then we have a very good player in there. Yes. Also, there's Ahmad at Sunderland, who is also killing it there. He's playing very well for them in the Championship. Hopefully next season we can have him back and playing for us. So now let's look at the Gakpo issue. What are your thoughts on that matter? Because me, for example, when United were chasing Gakpo, I wasn't really too excited about that. And I think what Erik Ten Hag said yesterday after the game, confirms what some of us has been our worries about Gakpo. You understand? Because Ten Hag said that we are in the market, we are looking for forward, we are looking for a striker, we are looking for players to boost our forward line. But those players we are looking for, they have to match the sporting criteria and also the financial criteria. We all know the financial situation at Manchester United right now. The club is a bit broke. Yes, the rich club you all knew some time ago is no more like that. Yes, reports came out recently that our financial reserve, our cash reserves, has dwindled from some 330 million pounds to about 24 million pounds. So financially, we are not that huge giant club anymore. The Glazers have really succeeded in making us dry. That is why they have now put us up for sale. And then also, if you look at Gakpo, he's not an out-and-out striker, which is what we are lacking right now in our team. So I kept asking myself, are we going to sign a left winger to play a striker role for us? That will not be any change. So if Ten Hag had done that, I wouldn't have been very happy with him. Because at the left wing, I think we have enough there. We have Rashford, who likes to play there. Sancho likes to play from the left wing. Garnacho is a left winger. Even Anthony Elanga, if you interview him, he will tell you that he's more comfortable from the left wing. So I think we have enough options at left wing. What we lack right now is a striker. Even Anthony Martial, who we are playing as a number 9 right now, even if we are going to move him across any position apart from number 9, he will tell you that he would like to play from the left wing. So we really need to go out and get an out-and-out number 9. Goncalo Ramos or Victor Osimhen. These players will be very expensive though. But I really hope the ownership issue will be sorted out and our new owners can come in and back Ten Hag, give him what he needs. That guy is a fantastic coach. He can really send us back to where we belong if we get him the pieces of the pieces for him to put together this fantastic puzzle. You look at the way the team is playing now. The identity is beginning to be very clear for us. The patterns of play are beginning to develop. We are beginning to dominate games, even though we are still a bit sloppy in possession, which is understandable. You understand? So I really think we not signing Gakpo or we missing out on Gakpo, it's not too much of an issue as others are making it out to be on Twitter. You understand? That guy is a fantastic player, all right. But if you look at our puzzle, the missing piece in that puzzle is not really that kind of a profile. You understand? So us missing out on Gakpo is not that much of an issue. But if we don't go out and get that out-and-out number 9 this January, that's where I will be very disappointed with the board and with the management and all of that. They really need to help Ten Hag. He's doing all he can to get us back to where we should be. You understand? So that has been my thoughts on that issue and the game yesterday. Please, thanks for your support. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Smash a like on the video and head into the comment section. Let's get interactive. Thank you all for your support. Until we meet again next time, have a nice time to you all. Bye bye.